Hi, my name is Rob Barnes. I'm the Executive Director of Ecology Ottawa. We're here tonight at Ecology Ottawa's 13th annual Ecogala. This is Ecogala 2019 with over 400 people in attendance. And we've got a silent auction going right now. We've got a great bar happening. And you know, a lot of the heart of Ottawa's environmental community is here. Over 400 people enjoying an amazing keynote from Nata and Obed and other speakers tonight.
My name is Salama, and I work with Fridays for Future in planning and organizing the great rallies we see here in Ottawa. I am in grade 12, and I go to Colonel By, and I'm hopefully going to graduate this year. What I really push for on a personal level is people starting conversations, because that's how any great movement steps up on its feet. You need to have people talking. When people start talking, they turn that into action. And I feel like we're at this point that we need more conversations than what is happening now. And it's time for us youth not to just accept the fact that we're young and people won't listen to us, and step up and take that role, because if no one's going to take it, then we will.
Hi, I'm Britt, CEO and co-founder of Switch Energy. We are a solar installer across Ontario, working with home and business owners to help them understand the value of installing on-site rooftop solar power production and storage. And we found out about this event through SmartNet Alliance. I'm actually a guest of SmartNet Alliance. They brought me here tonight. Fantastic event, about 500 people or so. All of the climate activists here in the city, people fighting every day to improve our environment.
I'm Leslie Mayhew. I have developed my own social innovation project that is working as like a backbone to connecting youth within our community to these different programs and initiatives that exist. We've got civic engagement, we've got climate change, and we've also got arts. These three pillars that we're working on are more or less being presented in a way that is focusing on the why and where people can actually get in touch to these programs or services that already exist. It's more about being able to help communicate the message that each of these individual organizations are trying to do in addressing the climate crisis or getting youth involved. It's really just about spreading the word and getting the message out there that these programs exist.
I'm Richard Fransham. I'm with Uniting for Children and Youth. We sponsored 32 youth to this event tonight, the Ecology Ottawa Gala. The youth are all involved in organizations that are fighting for climate action or environmental improvement. So Uniting for Children and Youth is to connect groups together that have youth as their focus. In the case of tonight, it's youth who are involved with climate action. We have youth who are involved in educational matters, youth who are entrepreneurs, so youth entrepreneurship, and we'll just try to bring together the voice of youth, the importance of including youth as much as possible with the resources that we have.
Last week we were part of a massive workshop with over 100 activists throughout the community, really talking about the future of our official plan, which is the city's major land use and policy document that will really shape the form of the city of Ottawa for years to come. And it was an amazing meeting with Green Space Alliance of Canada, Just Food, Healthy Transportation Coalition, Like Ottawa, and many other local groups that are really working hard to make sure that the next official plan at the City of Ottawa, which is going to pass within the next few years, that it really is Ottawa's climate emergency plan, that it's a plan that's adequate to the scale and scope of the climate crisis and makes Ottawa a leader in terms of climate action. And so last week we really talked about all the amazing ideas that people had to make our community smarter and better for climate, everything from food security to biodiversity preservation, to better transportation and transit, to meaningful plans to tackle the climate problem here at home.